Okay, so in my last video, I shared that I met someone who would completely change the whole trajectory of my life. Well, today I want to tell you the story of how we actually met. So I want to ask you, how many of you have ever been here to the Florida Railroad Museum? This is out here in Parrish, Florida. Well, once a year around Christmas time, they put on this amazing event called the North Pole Express. Families and kids all climb aboard this old-fashioned train, and it heads north up here for a few miles right before it stops at this magical little Christmas village. There's snow blowing through the air, lights are twinkling, there's hot cocoa, music, and even Santa Claus waiting to take pictures with the kids. Well, about 17 years ago, I was working in a food concession trailer at that event, serving up burgers, hot dogs, and hot cocoa for all the families that came off of that train. And little did I know that that night, my entire life was about to change. There was another person working in that food concession trailer that night, right beside me, in that same little trailer, and her name is Heather. And let me tell you, that small little space, it was electric. We didn't plan it, but we just clicked. The way we moved around each other, serving food, staying in rhythm, it was effortless. We both actually had backgrounds in the restaurant industry, so it was like we instantly fell into sync without even having to say a word. There was a spark there, and it wasn't just coming off the grill. There was something different about her. Something peaceful, familiar, almost like I had known her my whole life. And at the end of that night, as everyone packed up and started heading home, Heather actually needed a ride. So I offered. And during that short drive, something happened. There was this unspoken understanding, this feeling somehow, even though we had just met, it wasn't the first time. Over the next few nights of working in that food concession trailer, those sparks turned into something deeper. We laughed, we talked, and we connected in a way that went beyond chemistry. It was something spiritual, something that neither of us could actually orchestrate it on our own. And I'll be honest with you, even though we didn't do everything right, I know without a shadow of a doubt that God's hand was on this. Because what started in that little food trailer 17 years ago has grown into a love that's lasted through every season, every challenge, and every storm life has thrown at us. And that connection, that spark, it has become the fire that's never gone out. Our love for each other is inseparable. And in my next video, I'm going to share something that most people don't even know. Because as crazy as this story sounds, it actually wasn't the first time we met. Our connection started long before that night, over 34 years ago. And the story behind will absolutely blow your mind. Be sure you smash that follow button so you don't miss it. And I'll see you on the next one.